Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the darkest corners of the American justice system to uncover the scariest prisons across the United States. From notorious inmates to chilling stories of confinement, get ready to embark on a journey through some of the most haunting correctional facilities in the country. So buckle up as we delve into the eerie world of the scariest prisons in the USA. Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary. Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary, situated on the rocky island of Alcatraz in San Francisco Bay, operated as a maximum security prison from 1934 and 1963. Its remote and isolated location, surrounded by cold and choppy waters, earned it the nickname The Rock and contributed to its reputation as an inescapable fortress. Housing some of America's most notorious criminals, including Al Capone and George Machine Gun Kelly, Alcatraz became synonymous with harsh conditions and strict discipline. Inmates endured rigid routines and strict regulations, with any infractions swiftly met with punishment. The prison's layout, with its cell blocks and confinement cells, emphasized isolation and control. Despite the prison's formidable reputation, several escape attempts were made, most famously the 1962 Alcatraz escape, but none were successful. Today, Alcatraz stands as a haunting reminder of America's penitentiary system, attracting visitors intrigued by its history and the tales of those once confined within its walls. San Quentin State Prison. San Quentin State Prison, located in Marin County, California, is one of the oldest and most notorious correctional facilities in the United States. Established in 1852, it houses a diverse population of inmates, including those on death row. Known for its overcrowding and harsh living conditions, San Quentin has a reputation for violence and gang activity. The prison's infamous history includes riots, executions, and high-profile inmates like Charles Manson. Despite efforts to improve rehabilitation programs, San Quentin remains a symbol of the challenges and controversies within the American prison system. Sing Sing Correctional Facility. Sing Sing Correctional Facility, situated in Ossining, New York, is one of the most renowned maximum security prisons in the United States. Established in 1826, it has a storied history marked by numerous executions, earning the nickname the Death House. Sing Sing's imposing stone structure and formidable reputation have made it a symbol of the American penal system. Over the years, it has housed infamous inmates such as Julius and Ethel Rosenberg, as well as notable escape attempts, including the famous 1929 prison break led by Willie Sutton. Despite efforts to improve conditions and implement rehabilitation programs, Sing Sing's reputation for violence and harsh living conditions persists, making it a focal point for discussions about prison reform and the treatment of inmates in the United States. Louisiana State Penitentiary, Angola Prison. The Louisiana State Penitentiary, commonly known as Angola Prison due to its location on the former Angola Plantation, stands as one of the most prominent and notorious maximum security prisons in the United States. Established in 1880, Angola has a complex and dark history rooted in its origins as a slave plantation, which has profoundly influenced its penitentiary system. Known for its extensive size and remote location, Angola spans over 18,000 acres and houses a predominantly African American population, many of whom are serving life sentences without the possibility of parole. The prison's harsh living conditions, coupled with its history of violence, have garnered widespread criticism and calls for reform. Despite efforts to implement rehabilitation programs, Angola Prison remains a focal point for debates surrounding mass incarceration, racial inequality, and the ethics of the American prison industrial complex. San Francisco County Jail, the Old San Francisco Mint. The San Francisco County Jail, housed within the iconic Old San Francisco Mint building, represents a convergence of history and modern-day criminal justice challenges. Initially constructed in 1874 as a mint to produce coins during the California Gold Rush, the building's stately architecture and historical significance add a unique dimension to its current role as a correctional facility. Converted into a jail in 1937, the Old San Francisco Mint has since served as a critical component of the city's criminal justice infrastructure, primarily housing pretrial detainees and individuals awaiting sentencing. Its central location in downtown San Francisco makes it a vital facility for processing and holding individuals involved in the city's legal system. However, despite its historical grandeur, the jail faces numerous contemporary challenges common to urban correctional facilities. Overcrowding is a persistent issue, limited space and resources straining the facility's capacity to house and care for its inmate population adequately. Additionally, like many jails across the country, the Old San Francisco Mint struggles to provide comprehensive mental health services and rehabilitation programs to address the complex needs of its incarcerated individuals. As San Francisco grapples with evolving societal attitudes towards criminal justice and incarceration, the Old San Francisco Mint Jail remains a symbol of the city's rich history and ongoing efforts to address the systemic issues within its criminal justice system. Eastern State Penitentiary. Eastern State Penitentiary, located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, is a historic prison renowned for its innovative design and notorious reputation. Established in 1829, Eastern State was the world's first true penitentiary, designed to implement a revolutionary system of incarceration known as the Pennsylvania system. This system emphasized solitary confinement as a means of fostering penitence and spiritual reflection in inmates, with each prisoner held in isolation in their cell. The prison's architectural layout reflected its emphasis on solitary confinement, with a radial floor plan consisting of cell blocks radiating outward from a central hub. Each cell had its exercise yard, providing inmates with minimal exposure to the outside world. Despite its noble intentions, Eastern State's implementation of the Pennsylvania system led to significant psychological and physical hardships for its inmates. Prolonged isolation and sensory deprivation often resulted in severe mental health issues, prompting criticism of the system's effectiveness and ethical implications. Eastern State Penitentiary also gained notoriety for its imposing Gothic architecture, characterized by its looming cell blocks and high walls topped with guard towers. The prison's appearance served as a deterrent to potential criminals and contributed to its reputation as a formidable institution. Eastern State housed various inmates throughout its operational years, ranging from common criminals to notorious figures such as Al Capone, who was incarcerated there in the 1920s. Despite its innovative design and historical significance, Eastern State Penitentiary closed its doors in 1971 after nearly 150 years of operation. Today, Eastern State is a preserved historical site and museum, offering visitors a glimpse into the harsh realities of 19th century prison life and the evolution of the American correctional system. Its haunting corridors and eerie atmosphere attract tourists and history enthusiasts alike, reminding them of the complex and often troubling history of incarceration in the United States. Folsom State Prison. Folsom State Prison, located in Folsom, California, is one of the oldest correctional facilities in the state and is renowned for its storied history and cultural significance. Established in 1880, Folsom Prison initially served as a maximum security facility designed to house male inmates convicted of serious offenses, including violent crimes and life sentences. The prison gained widespread recognition and notoriety by introducing the Folsom Prison Blues by legendary country singer Johnny Cash in 1955. Cash's iconic performance at Folsom State Prison in 1960 further cemented the institution's place in American music history and popular culture. Folsom State Prison is known for its distinctive stone architecture and imposing walls, reflecting its formidable reputation. Over the years, the facility has undergone several renovations and expansions to accommodate its growing inmate population and evolving security needs. Like many correctional facilities, Folsom State Prison has faced challenges related to overcrowding, limited resources, and issues surrounding inmate rehabilitation and recidivism. Efforts to address these challenges have included implementing various educational and vocational programs to provide inmates with skills and opportunities for successful reintegration into society upon release. As we conclude our exploration of the scariest prisons of the USA, we are reminded of the dark and complex nature of the American correctional system. From the isolated confines of Alcatraz to the haunting halls of Sing Sing, these institutions serve as stark reminders of the challenges and controversies surrounding incarceration in our society. While we've only scratched the surface of these foreboding facilities, we hope this journey has shed light on the often hidden world behind bars. Join us next time as we delve into more intriguing topics. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating content. Until then, stay curious and stay safe.